Good day, ladies and gentlemen. This is Peter Parnag, your host for the Ninja Nation, where we talk about all things ninja all the time. This is part 4 of 5 of our November business planning process. You should have your life list done, maybe in hand. You should have your review of this year done to date and your pre-business planning checklist done. Now, in review of last week, there are 4 questions on the pre-business planning checklist that have a great deal of importance. The first is trying to identify if you are truly committed to the business. The question is there an amount of money that if you don't earn it, you will leave the business? Another question is trying to see if you made plans and then did not complete them because of a lack of money. And then another question is designed to help you figure out if you are really in touch with your finances, like for real. So if you didn't do that, go back and catch that up. It's in last week's video, and there's a beautiful download there. Now, we're going to complete the pre-flight checklist and the genealogy of referrals today. Before a pilot pushes back from the gate, they go through an extensive checklist. Why? Well, to make sure they haven't forgotten anything. Although the stakes in our business aren't quite as high as a pilot, we take creating a great life pretty darn seriously around here. Our goal is to create and live a really wonderful life. The pre-flight checklist is really an itemized description of what we believe an ideal real estate agent would look like. Put in pilot terms, the items on this checklist would almost certainly ensure a perfect flight. Your job this week is to fill out the checklist. Identify which of the items you aren't doing, and then going forward, choose one item a week to complete. Some of the great questions in here are pretty simple. I have a flow calendar for 3 touches a month. I have the correct number of people in my database. I'm willing to invest money to grow my business, and I'm willing to practice my skills. As you're doing this, we would love to hear if you think this is as complete a checklist as we think it is. Second, we would also love to see what you're going to get done this week and the next week and the week afterwards. The power of your Ninja reference group is huge. In the comment section below the video, please tell us what you think about the list, and then tell us what you're going to get done. Other members of the Ninja Nation will likely be really inspired by your thoughts. Finally, I want to introduce you to the Genealogy of Referrals. As we're in the business longer and longer, we start to believe that most of our business comes from our referrals, which is generally true. The simple exercise here is to take a moment and trace every transaction that you did in 2019 so far back to its original source. What we mean by original source is, how did you meet the person who referred you? Then how did you meet that person until you find the original source? Often you might find that you had 6 transactions that all started 8 years ago from an open house, for example. And now you aren't doing open houses. Read the description in the attached document to get a clearer understanding, and then trace all of your 2019 transactions back to their origination, their genealogy. So, we'll see you next week for the finale. We'll complete your wealth creation plan, aka your business plan, and have a fantastic week. By the way, are you benefiting from this process? Let us know. Have a great weekend, TSW.